pamangkin. Andito naman po
Yo.
tayo sa isang first quarter Lorcana News Roundup dahil madami na naman pong nangyari sa mundo ng Lorcana dito sa Pilipinas. Mundo? Pilipinas? So,
April na.
April na. Tapos na ang ating April na nga paglabas ng episode na to. So anyway, let's start off with something really, really spicy. And it is the recent announcement of the reban of Hiram Flaversham Toy Maker. So, sa mga hindi nakakaalam,
in-edit ko yan, di kita.
Di kita, yung gano. Okay.
Yung kulay red.
Ayun.
The reban.
It is the reban of Hiram because he was first banned na before rotation dahil nga medyo naging overpowered ang blue steel items.
Napan siya sa core.
Napan siya sa core. And then when rotation came in and nagkaroon na ng core constructed and infinity, na-unban din siya. And kasama niyang na-ban yung Fortisphere for some reason, but that is beyond my pay grade on why that happens. Or, I'm not even part of that pay grade. It's just above my comprehension on my speculation. But, yun. And recently, dahil nga magkakaroon na ng mga Infinity DLCs in Dartmouth, Indianapolis, and of course, DLC Manila, Hiram is once again banned, pero Fortisphere remains to stay, so yay! It's a half win. So, ano bang mga reaction nyo dito, mga Lorcantito?
Murdered my boy.
Murdered my boy?
I never used Hiram din naman. I have a lot, but
boy.
Those are not YouTube safe words, by the way. But it's okay. Hindi naman tayo monetized for now.
For now.
Ayun nga di ba yung Hiram is like marami din talagang clamor sa kanya even before nga, di ba? There's a reason why na-ban, there's a reason why a lot of people use it. Tapos yung tiny controversy pa na yung mali yung card draw dun sa app na one card lang. So like ano ba what's the fix, what's the problem, and then finally mukhang they put it to bed na wag na lang talaga.
Yeah, well, kasi I think they also I don't know what their data is, what the basis is. Parang I guess they don't want to homogenize the meta because by far, and although I'm not a firm believer in this, but there are some people better than we are at analyzing the meta who think that blue steel items in Infinity is the best deck by far. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with this, but there are some people, again, who are of a higher skill level than us who have that opinion. Ikaw, Ian, ano sa tingin mo?
Blue steel ka.
Humble mo na, humble.
Yun
biased, no? Biased opinion. I don't think it's the strongest.
Hindi. Kasi, well, I guess, kung talagang titingnan mo siya from a Infinity perspective, it was really, it's really strong.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's the consistency of card draw na on play and on quest. You get it.
And it's card draw for Sapphire, and Sapphire doesn't generally have that.
And you always have items kasi punong-puno ng items. And there's lots of item recursion. So patuloy-tuloy lang na nado-draw mo. Consistently nandyan. Yeah. And I think the thing that really pushed Hiram over the edge was that yung 6 yung willpower niya.
Hard to deal with.
Yeah, hard to deal with. Yeah. So hindi siya nahampas ng things that usually kill like Fox, ganon. Hindi rin abot ng mga ibang yung killers usually. Like Maui lang, I guess. But I mean like turn 5.
Yeah.
Hiram could have quested like turn 4 and 5. Kasi on play makapag-ramp ka ng turn 2 tapos Hiram na agad ng turn 3 area. It's weird for me going into the Infinity DLC season na mawawala siya agad. I think I originally thought that it would see at least one DLC
Yeah,
first before
actually.
it gets banned. Pero ayun.
Inanahan
Ano
na.
lang, I
Inanahan
mean
na.
like we're
Preemptive.
we're late to the party talking about the ban. Pero parang for those of you who already played Infinity with us ng mga wala pang distro, alam nyo naman kung gaano rin siya ka problematic. So
Mhm.
much
I
more
have a
problematic
question.
now than it was before, I
Yes.
would assume.
Especially with the newer cards. Yun nga, Tamatoa,
Mm.
Happy as a Clam. Just really
Hindi, naabutan din naman natin yun
Mm.
even with
Scrooge.
pushes
even
over
from
the edge.
before eh. Yeah.
So yun nga yung question
Yeah,
ko
yeah, with the
is
Scrooge pa.
if wala yung mga one ink na item na one drop draw, would Hiram still be relevant? Or
He still would be, I think, because at the end of the day, he's card draw. He's
Pero
consistent,
kasi
reusable card draw.
it's easier to remove the Hiram than
Yeah.
remove all of those one drop items. Parang yun kasi yung
Tama
ano
yun, tama yun. That's a
Oo.
good
ayun nga.
good way to explain it.
Will you keep Hiram and then just ban all these other cards na
Yeah.
yun kasi yung yung logic doon. But I mean like moving forward, he's already gone, no?
Mhm.
Yung
Bye.
pinaka-consequence na lang dito is what happens to blue steel items. And so far, people have been pointing towards just using Maurice's workshop
Yeah.
as a replacement. And the deck's not dead. No? I mean like, I've been talking to people, sabi nila, parang ano gagamitin mo sa Infinity? I bought Hirams and now I'm dead. Parang, huh? And then just pivot.
Pivot.
I guess yung sa akin is Fortisphere is still there.
Mhm.
Popsicle is still there. You can still have
Rumble
that.
cards.
You can still have that consistency that the BS items deck will have. Only na yun nga parang yung flower siya mo mapapalitan with a little bit more an inks kasi yung workshop is also an ink. You have to spend more ink.
Mhm. Ako just waves in Kiwi.
Well, the meta is still shaping.
Yeah, I know.
We're yet to see But again, like for the locals, ang pinaka-issue lang naman natin dito is that one, di naman ninyo karamihan for the new players, ninyo naman siya naramdaman at all. So no problem there. Number two is that by the time DLC Manila rolls around, we'll also have set 12 to worry
Yeah.
about. So possibly iba na rin yung meta. So I'm not quite worried about Infinity right now. No, so sa ako na lang siya problemahin once all the spoilers have been revealed, no, and then we'll just move from there.
Yeah, actually.
So for those of you who acquired Hiram, just keep them in your back pocket. He might get unbanned in the future. Like,
Yeah,
kunwari
you
na
never
yun.
know.
Hindi na, dati nga naban siya. Parang, what happens to our Hirams? And now, na-unban siya. We get to use him again. And then it gets taken away again. No? So, hindi natin alam. Nagsa-cycle naman siya. So, just keep them for the sake of that they're there. I mean, like, hindi naman din siya ganun ka-expensive. So no big
Yeah,
hit.
actually.
No big hit there. The blue steel decks are still okay. You still have to worry about the So yun nga yung problema ngayon is that yung mga Prince John tsaka Diablo nagkalat. But I think they're more
Add yourself dito sa picture.
Yeah. They're more reasonably mas reasonable silang i-deal, I guess.
Yeah. So,
Parang there's a wider variety of counterplay available para sa akin. Dati kasi we didn't have to worry parang how the hell do you kill EJ, di ba? Ano lang yan? Grab
your sword.
Grab your sword lang. And if they have a cove, you'd still have to worry about it, di ba?
Mhm.
So now, I don't know kung may gumagamit ng but
Well, there are more tools to deal with PJ now. because of
yun
the
nga,
new-
there's more tools nga.
There are things that exert that you don't have to target.
Yeah, so may Demona, may
swooping strike.
Swooping strike.
yung mga commons na, no?
Swooping strike.
Yeah, it exerts something that choice ng opponent.
Triton's Decree.
Yeah.
Yun yung may Triton's Decree pa before, no? But again,
Hindi, 3 ba? 3 ata PJ.
Tapos may ano pa, and PJ, ilan cost ni PJ?
3.
3.
3
So
uninkable.
it's not as problematic as kasi si Hiram
Ah,
1-6 inkable pa,
Oo.
di ba? Parang
Racers Tagos.
Pwede,
Kasi siya yung magcho-choose.
hindi, pwedeng mas spooky
Kikedi.
pwedeng mas spooky site yun. Okay na.
pwedeng mas spooky site
Pwede
siya.
spooky.
Pwede siyang
Madami,
mas spooky
madami.
site. No? So again, there's more counterplay to them. I mean,
Mhm.
like, syempre, still annoying, but probably not as annoying as before. But still would need testing.
Alright.
So, wrap up na natin
Yeah.
yan. Next.
Goodbye, Flower Shop.
Chinese language cards are officially, it has been announced by
DLC.
by Sakasaka, the regional distributor here of Lorcana, that Chinese language cards will be allowed in DLC Manila, and I think this is a concession to, of course, the players coming from China and the Chinese-speaking regions who have these Chinese cards, and yeah, so it's gonna be quite interesting. Some people are speculating about how judging will be affected, but at the end of the day, if you practice enough, you could probably get around this problem easy. But of course, if you are relatively new to the game, it might become a problem. So, Ian, what do you think?
Yung advice ko lang naman dito is that, again, maybe we can wait until the meta kind of stabilizes and settled, and then just worry about memorizing cards that are stock per color. Yun lang naman. There's not a lot. No, you won't see a random card out of the blue. You might see some of them ng paisa-isa, but not en masse to worry about. So if people will just bring their staple decks, you see a meme Fox, you see a meme Snake, a Maui, a
You know what
B-Prep,
it
a
does.
Sisu, common na yan. So, kung talagang nag-chase ka ng meta and are familiar with the cards, recognize mo. And that's what they will still bring anyway. So, if you guys are interested, you can post in the comments kung gusto niyo ng isang refresher course on
Yeah.
what to memorize. Di ba? Pwede namin gawin
The
yun para sa
important
inyo.
cards to keep note of.
Keep note of.
Yeah. Na kahit na Chinese siya, alam mo na kung ano yung ginagawa niya. Or at least alam niyo yung specific wording, because sometimes the wording could be, troublesome, especially with some rules and whatever. You need to be very specific, lalo na kung may nakalaban kayong medyo rules lawyery.
Judge.
Mga mahilig mag-judge call. Which, fortunately naman, sa local scene, walang ganon. But in my experience and Ian's experience in some DLCs, it can become pretty commonplace that some other players from other countries can become a little bit, that's the correct term, sharky. So, doon tayo kailangan mag-ingat.
I guess we also can discuss it a little bit later on, but please call a judge. And there will probably be more rules about like who to ask about translations, what resources can you use. We'll hopefully get some clarification moving forward now, but with this additional change comes possibly more players coming from the mainland, I think.
May other language pa ba na for DLC
No,
Manila?
for now it's just China. People were complaining bakit
English
hindi
pa lang.
kasama yung Japanese, no? But I don't know.
Ways away pa naman. Matagal pa naman.
Again, let's reiterate the point na matagal pa yung DLC Manila. There's still gonna be some changes in the meta, some changes in the cards, and we don't have to go out on a knee-jerk reaction. But for now, I guess moving forward, we could just, by default, let's be in that mentality that we can't use our phones during a tournament, at least not in the way that we usually do, because you might be communicating with someone who is right behind your opponent and seeing his hand. You just don't want that kind of issue. Again, it can become sharky in a DLC. And yeah, so yun, tignan na lang natin kung ano yung magiging policy regarding judge calling for translations. But just keep note that we're just informing the community that this is happening, and it's about time you study up on some of the cards that might appear in a DLC, especially Infinity, since the newer players are not as familiar with the older cards.
Pwede rin tayo mag-raffle ng Chinese cards.
Ayaw nga pala, may mga
We do
Chinese
have
card.
some Chinese cards.
Bumili kami na isang box dati ng Chinese cards na first chapter. So, yeah,
So,
pwede. Dagdag
may mga
natin
hits
yun.
din kami.
Oo.
Kahit pa paano, no?
Sino ba mga
So, may
ano
mga
doon?
nakatago kaming, hindi, malalaman na
sige,
natin
wala.
pag-uusap. Pero,
Next
pero
time na,
ano
next
yun,
time na. Yun.
pero
Anyway,
sinasabi lang namin na ano siya, meron kami
yeah.
na pwede naming ipang ano.
Yep. Okay. Moving on to the next topic, which is the Philippine meta. Okay, this just recently happened at the SideQuest Store qualifier. So here is the meta share of this 32-player tournament. Max attendance. Congratulations,
Max attendance.
SideQuest.
But it could have been more.
It could have been more because there are a lot of other people. There were some people who were waitlisted. Fortunately, there were some... fortunately/unfortunately, some people couldn't make it, but there were some people who were waitlisted who were still able to get in, and we were able to fill the place. Ian and I were in this tournament along with our special guest, Earl Meister from Rare Hunters, who is visiting the Philippines, and obviously he won the tournament. Spoiler alert. But he did have a lot of fun. But anyway, this is the meta in that event. So that's Amber Steel is 18.8% along with Blurple. So they're the top ones, the top of the meta at that tournament. With Purple Steel at 4, Blue Steel surprisingly at 4 as well. Amber Sapphire at 4. There's 2 Amber Amethyst, Control and Aggro. The Aggro one made it to top 4. So congratulations, the other Earl, Martin Earl. He made it. And then there's the green purples, the one funky, yung sayo, Ian, and the one burn. And of course, there's only one dogs player who made it to the finals. Yan yung who played against Earl, who was using one of the top decks. Si Amber Steel and Noel was using dogs. And there's one weird Christmas deck, which I didn't get to play against. But...
Si Joseph yan.
Pero kasi, I don't it's a very rare color combination to see. But, yeah, I appreciate the diversity in color representation. Of course, there's also the one red-purple. So that's, I believe that's Arthur.
Si Arthur.
Yeah, and then one BG Control. So,
si Eman. Ano na kayo? Buddies na kayo. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Welcome to the club, Eman.
But again, yung blue-green is such a hard deck to pilot. No? So, ano siya...
And it breaks a lot.
Yung deck na yan, you really have to put in your reps. So, and dito yung advice nga nung most of the content creators pros is that if you plan to bring blue-green control to any tournament and you haven't played it before, they would highly discourage you from doing it in a high stakes. Kasi kailangan prepared ka sa deck na yan. But if you're really good with it, okay talaga siya.
Pero going back, are we going to assume that this is representative of the current Philippine meta? Me, I don't think so.
No. Ako may opinion ako dyan.
Okay.
And my opinion is relatively yes.
Okay.
Kasi you have to look at the composition of people who played. This is not purely a side quest. Attended tourney. So, yung mga tao na nag-attend dito, halo-halo yan from all parts of the Lorcana Philippine verse. No? So, may mga regulars ng High Market, may mga regulars ng Abi Stadium, may mga regulars ng OHS, ng MOX, and a splattering of SQ and the Cubao Peeps. So, may mga South Peeps pa nga. Kung titignan mo yung composition ng mga tao na sumali, hindi siya a concentration of one area. No, but I guess yung ano ko dito, yung aking caveat dito is that people were also not playing the decks that they usually play.
Yeah, actually.
Deck 2, Deck 3.
So may mga deck to deck 3 na lumalabas dyan. So, but we do love our steel, it seems like.
Yeah.
No? So, weirdly enough, hindi naman sa weirdly enough na, pero parang yung dogs.
Yeah, actually. One dogs player
One
in this
dogs.
field.
No, I mean like, ang daming may dogs na pyesa, pero parang hindi sila lumalabas sa tournament as much.
Are they hiding some tech? I don't know.
Hindi. No, I
I
mean
doubt
like,
it.
it's more of they're probably
Skill.
hiding, no? Pero parang hindi ka makita ng dogs or the dogs field tourney. Kumbaga, like hindi aabot ng 6 na dogs players sa isang 32.
Bakit kaya?
So, yun. Ewan ko. Kasi nga,
Mahirap
takot
din
sa
eh, oh.
steel. I mean, like, syempre,
takot sa
Angel,
steel. Of course, Angel
is a
Angel
pretty difficult
kinda,
card to worry about. Pero parang, at the end of the day, kapag marunong ka mag-dogs, navigate mo yan. Yeah, it's something that hindi not easily navigated, but worry about
you're gonna
later.
factor that in already. If you're a good dogs player, you're gonna factor that in. Although on a side note, I'm really happy that there's a good amount of blue steel representation. Sorry, I'm just gonna let my cultist bias show here.
Hindi naman nawala yan.
Never naman nawala. But I think that blue steel, it's not as popular in the regional sense, diba? Like whenever we go to a DLC, there are not very many blue steel players. But here in the Philippines, it seems to be popular. I think, and it's just a theory. This is just a theory. I think it's because of the starter deck tournaments. And this,
feeling ko.
because the starter deck tournaments, blue steel is one of the stronger and more consistent starter decks. In that environment, it really, really gets you to the top easy. Especially if you're against other beginners. That deck just destroys pretty much a lot of the field. And because of that, some people kind of fall in love with the color combination. So the acolyte of the cult of blue steel is recruiting other cultists.
Hindi lang acolyte eh. Medyo ikaw na yung nagpa-preach
Hindi. Acolyte hindi
Alis na lang tayo. Lorcan Tito Hans, si BJ na lang. Soloy niya na lang. Mag-blue steel. Magpaka-blue steel siya dito.
Harlan Sweet. Harlan Sweet mode. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to express that, but I don't know if that is representative of how much blue steel has penetrated the Philippine meta. Although I'm surprised that it kind of matched purple steel. Yun lang. But I'm betting in the larger scale, if you scale this up, I think purple steel would still be the higher pick.
I guess. Parang, again, hindi naman sa unique itong nangyari. No? But just goes to show that people have pocket decks. Yun na lang. Mahirap rin tansyahin, but at least ngayon may konti tayong sample size of what it looks like. So we'll probably have more of this in the coming set champs. So
probably.
To give you a better this is the first time we've done this, and the first time na umabot ng 32 for a non-set champs.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
So actually, it's a perfect time to do
store
it.
level lang, no?
Yeah, it's a perfect time to do
kahit
it.
store level lang. Kumbaga parang not even yung wala yata tayong set champs na umabot ng 32.
Wala pa. This is I would say an outlier in a sense. Like,
I'm actually expecting na magiging ganito na tayo moving
I
forward.
hope so. I wish.
It's the Earl draw din.
No, nobody knew that Earl was well, a few people knew. A few people knew.
Actually, nung Thursday, I don't know if this affected anything. Diba, Thursday night, I went to side quest. I was like, "Oy, punta kayo, pupunta si Earl."
I don't think so.
I don't think so, but I did spread the word. So
people would have gone regardless.
But yeah, I think so. People would have gone regardless because it seems to be
a natural growth.
Yeah, natural.
People are getting their pieces.
Yeah. Let's go, let's go. Malapit na
Ang ano lang kasi hindi, again, kung pabalik lang, ang ano ko lang naman dito highlight natin is that, yun nga, there are more people actually getting it. So, yung mga first time na yan,
Yeah,
yun yung
actually.
mga, these are some of our newer
Yeah.
players. No?
And
So, si Tiffany, si Bong, and then si Joshua.
Nice.
Si Earl yung isa.
Si Earl.
Pero parang hindi ko alam kung paano ko i-count 'yon, no? But
And si Hans, yung isang Hans
yeah, si Hans Xavier.
Xavier.
old na yun eh. He got a buy
Before.
previously eh.
Yeah.
So parang yung 5 na bago is si Bong sa PC, sa high market si Joshua, si Tiffany sa Mox, sa kay Kan si Jasen, first
Jasen.
niyang buy, yeah, and then
Jasen
sa side
recently.
quest
Jasen.
is si Earl. Yun yung hatian.
Yeah.
So
See you. Recognized yung hustle.
De, tsaka
diba?
another thing pala dun sa side quest
Mm.
store qualifier that's worth noting is that the top 4 is mostly new faces. Top 8 is mostly new faces. So that's a good indication as well of how the Lorcana community is improving. Even the new faces, we're happy to see you in the top 8, in the top cuts. Kahit na hindi kami naka-top cut. hindi kami bitter.
Hindi, well. Okay lang naman kung talo talaga.
Yeah, talo.
Pero parang again, ito going back to the competitive parang
Ito.
should I have brought a funky deck? Yun kasi yung
The funky deck.
Feeling ko if it's a funky. Ako yun yung funky na green purple. No. I mean like
we never
regrets,
know.
No regrets.
We never know. You chose the deck, you stick with it.
Hindi. Meron kasing rason kung bakit hindi ako gumamit ng deck na gagamitin ko. Kasi
sorry.
hiniram yung pesa ko eh.
Ako nga pala.
So anyway.
So technically, it's our win. No, just kidding, Earl. Just kidding.
Joke lang. No.
Anyway,
ano yan parang just to give you a little bit of parang yung post-processing namin after hindi kami mag-qualify. No? So, was it the deck choice? Was it things that happened that day?
Player error.
So, yeah, ako marami rin akong errors. I think I used a deck that needed a certain set of cards for it to work well. Tapos syempre kung hindi mo siya mabunot, hindi siya magiging okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So the more consistent decks I think would like Verpol, Amber Steel, and then the Purple Steel. Yan. Yun yung mga mas consistent eh.
Paboritong kulay
Okay,
talaga
next.
Steel.
Next. Let's go. Next. Okay. Here we are. Recently, the Lore Guide Judge program from Ravensburger itself has come out. So the judge exam is already there. I mean, there was already a judge exam before that is based in Sakasaka, but now this time it's more from the global side because the Sakasaka one's the regional one, and it is not. I'm not sure how official it is, but this is
I have opinions.
the more official one. And if you want to take the Lore Guide program, you just go to your Rav Play account, go to your profile, account management, and then there you can find the Lore Guide exam, and it will give you some questions. I think 10 questions, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's my issue with it.
Mamaya tayo let's just give them an overview of what it is. And of course, a few general notes about it if you're going to take it. There are no card pictures, so make sure you have a Google tab open or your Dreamborn open or whatever the Lorcana app
on
your mobile, so that if ever they refer to a card, you can quickly search it and be able to know the specific wordings of the cards that they're quizzing you on. And also, they don't tell you the answers that you got incorrect if after you submit your answers. And if you fail, there is a 1 week cooldown before you could take the test again. and try to, pass it. So yun, Ian,
Mm.
opinions, hot takes.
Hot take. Yung mga tanong, some of it are kind of giveaway. That's
Yeah,
one. No. Some of them are extremely hard.
yeah,
No. So parang minsan may konting randomization siya. And ako, ang ayaw ko is that it's only 10 questions.
yeah. Actually, I found the Saka test harder.
Yun. I think it should be that.
The Saka test was I failed the Saka test on my first try. So, and then on my second try, that's when I passed. So,
Okay, yung pinost mo kasi no isang araw na pumasa ka na rin eh.
So, yung ano din, yun. And in this, the rough play one, I got it first try. So, and then maybe it's because I'm not a noob anymore. Because when I took the judge program before, the Saka, I'm not as knowledgeable about the game and the rules. Although, one thing about the test is that the rules questions are relatively easy if you're an experienced player. It's the tournament policy questions that will become more tricky.
Parang
Ayun.
I've heard that some don't even get the tournament
Yeah.
questions eh.
Okay, so it's so random that there's some that get all rules questions, there are some that get no rules questions at all and just all tournament policy.
Posible.
It's possible. Okay.
Oo.
So,
Yung
ganun pala.
narinig ko
Okay,
again,
okay.
I can't
But
say
the
it.
fact that somebody said it, that they experienced that, means that there is that level of RNG. So yun. But again, don't let this discourage you from taking the test, because again, we are a growing community and we need all the lore guides that we can, that are qualified, and those who are passionate about being a judge. So yeah, this is one of the ways to do it. And if you don't want to compete, or in DLC Manila, and you want to become a judge, this is one way to do it. There are other ways you can engage with the DLC apart from playing, and one of them is this. Another is applying for caster position or being a volunteer or whatever stuff. Although I'm not particular with how to, to be part of that, but we'll ask around with the people that we know and see what information we get and share them with you if it's allowed to be shared.
Yung pinaka main benefit of actually taking this lore guide program, exam, whatever, is that you try to kind of familiarize yourself with the rules, what you can and cannot do. And it actually helps it a little bit with the interaction na pwede mangyari in a game. So there was this one instance na shinare sa akin ng SQ na parang ito yung nangyari. So in-explain sa akin yung situation. And sinabi nung opponent niya na hindi ganun, no? And then siyempre tapos na lahat. So kunento sa akin yung nangyari. Sabi ko, hindi, tama yung nangyari sa'yo. I mean, like,
Okay,
tama yung sinabi mo. No? So your opponent actually got it wrong. No? So dahil nga pinabayaan niya na mangyari yun,
Hindi siya nag-judge call.
No, hindi siya nag-judge call. Natalo siya. So, in those instances nga na kaya kailangan marunong ka din kahit papaano on maybe some fringe interactions, on things that can affect the game. Minsan the ruling will have an effect on whether or not you win or lose.
Yeah.
So if you are unsure, the general rule is if you are unsure of something, don't be afraid to call a judge. Although
It's
yun
your
nga
right.
parang sa atin naman parang like officially walang judge. Technically walang judge na sinasabi, ikaw judge ka. Unless it's maybe done by courtside, no? All the LGSs would have their own quote-unquote rules person in the area, no? Nagkakataon lang na kapag nagde-default sa rules is dalawa kasi yung major na tinatawag, either ako or dati si Sir Mark. Pero kasi yun parang yung Saka matagal na naming natapos yun. Even yesterday may alam niyo kung kailan kami nag-record. even yesterday yung yung rulings on may mga cards na hindi nasha-shuffle sa deck,
Mm.
tas nakapaglaro na kayo, what do you do? No? Just know na kapag may mga ganun, judge talaga yung tinatawag.
Mm.
Well, nagkataon kasi na parang ako yung default. Yan
Mm.
tanongin niyo kasi okay,
Mm.
no? Kasi ano nga parang even yung mga tournament rules, TO rules, ako alam ko siya. No, hindi ko siya like alam by heart, pero parang kung ganito yung sitwasyon nangyari, alam ko kung saang section siya nung rule book hahanapin. And I have them all updated always on my phone.
Mm.
Na parang kapag may bagong meron akong mga rules na naka-PDF in my file. So I just go here and okay, ito siya. No?
Such a judge thing to do.
Such a judge thing to do. No?
A passionate judge.
Kaya nga parang tawag mo nun, kapag hindi talaga kayo marunong din, kapag hindi kayo marunong, maganda na may kakilala kayo.
Yeah.
And we would always want to do it by the book. So, ang nangyari is warning. Well, hindi ako yung judge, pero sinabi ko na kay Louie na, okay, may warning siya, may warning siya.
Mm.
One more warning is a game loss. Meron tayong mga ganong klaseng situation na lumalabas. But again, if you want to take the lore guide exam, please do. But if you really want something a little bit more challenging, I would also suggest that you take the Saka-Saka one. Kasi ako, feeling ko yung Saka-Saka
Yeah.
is more representative of what the judge program should be.
Mm.
Sa Saka-Saka meron siya nung pictures.
Sa Saka-Saka may pictures eh. Yun yung maganda, may pictures ng cards. Hindi mo pa na kailangan
Tsaka
i-google yung
I think that the larger number of questions that you will answer plus the larger question pool
Mhm.
overall, I think is a better representation.
Although napansin ko din that there are some questions that came out in the Saka-Saka exam that also came out in the Ravensburger one. So
Possibly they had the same.
they had the same
Pero,
question pool, but I think the Saka-Saka just has a better algorithm in randomizing the questions. And actually sectioned out sectioned out yung sa Saka-Saka that there's rules questions, there's
yes,
tournament
sectioned out na
policies.
siya.
Hindi kagaya nun sa Ravensburger na parang
Halo-halo
na siya and it's kind of
Punch.
random. So again, don't let this discourage you from taking it. Please do take it. Even if you fail, doesn't matter. Do the cooldown, take the cooldown, but at least you know that where you stand among your knowledge of the rules. If you fail, it means that you need to brush up on it. Again, sorry. The tests don't tell you what answers you got wrong, probably to prevent leakage as well. I like in sa competitive section, it's a way for you to know where you are in your knowledge of Lorcana, especially in the rules and the tournament policies.
Actually, may just to give you a little bit of a view of sometimes how you take the exam. Kasi multiple choice siya.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to read the rules. Read the question.
Mm.
So, ako, meron akong tatanong sa'yo na may lumabas sa tanong.
Okay, sige. Let's do it.
Try lang natin. Sample. And goes to show na kailangan naintindihan niyo yung wording. So, the question was, what are the phases of a Lorcana game?
The phases of a Lorcana game or a Lorcana turn?
A Lorcana turn.
A Lorcana turn. Well, there's of course the beginning phase, which is the ready, set, draw. And then there's I don't know what to call it. I just call it the main phase, main action phase, where you do everything. And then there's the end of your turn after you pass.
Yun yung correct. Kasi yung mga tao, ang nakikita nila, they just see the ready, set, draw, tapos yun yung pinipili nila. But if it was said na what is the beginning phase, then yun yung ready, set, draw.
Yun.
No? So, there was this one content creator, he took the quiz on the spot. No?
In-stream niya? Leakage?
Hindi naman, well, again,
random.
Hanapin nyo na lang kung mahanap ninyo, no? But that's what happened. Yun yung tanong niya, parang, ito, madali lang. Tapos pinindot niya yung ready set, draw. Tapos, nung binasa ko yung comments niya, parang nagkamali ka dito sa tanong na to. Kasi kala niya madali, pero But again, it's more of a reading
Reading comprehension.
Reading ko.
Kasi again, like any exam, if you read it quickly, it's, ito yun. Parang,
Yeah.
magkakamali ka talaga. I think it's just a matter of trap ba siya? Hindi siya trap
Yeah.
eh.
Yung
Na
trick
baka
questions.
trap, trick question.
Yeah,
baka
trick
siya trick
questions.
question. But also note that yung may recent errata tayo na
Yeah.
nangyari
Mhm.
regarding Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
So there was a question that is similar to the Sleepy Hollow.
Yung the change in the rules of how Sleepy Hollow
Yeah,
resolves.
Sleepy Hollow rules.
They had to
Yep.
change.
Yung
Actually, it's not the
comes
Sleepy.
into play.
They had to change the rules to accommodate
Interaction.
Sleepy Hollow's interaction. The intended interaction for Sleepy Hollow. So yun, pag-aralan nyo din yun.
Magli-leakage na ba tayo? Kasi
Hindi,
ako natatandaan ko pa yung
wag.
tanong yun.
Wag. Don't leakage.
Basta may tanong
pag-aralan
that's
nyo lang.
similar to that. So
Okay.
anyway.
Ano ba? Ito na ba yung last topic natin for tonight?
Last slide na.
Last slide na. Okay, sige.
Reminders na lang.
Reminders na lang of our upcoming Lorcana events. Again, the Acme Store qualifiers. There are only 2 left, which is on April 4 and April 5. Kasagsaga ng Holy Week. So, kung ano kayo, kung
Nasa Manila pa kayo.
nasa Manila kayo, kung hindi kayo main character.
or kung magbabakasyon kayo sa Cebu, pwede kayo sa Magus.
Sa Magus, pwede kayo doon. And of course, there's the set champs, upcoming set champs na announce na din yung mga
not all, but we have a few.
Not all, but there are a few that have been announced. So that's Infinity Hobbies at April 11, Magus Games in Cebu at April 11 as well, High Market on April 12, Hobby Kaikan on April 18, Courtside Gallery on April 19, and Poi Collect April 19. This is the one in Dipolog, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yun. So yan ang mga current announced na set champs, and alam naman natin that this is one of the more popular set champs because everybody wants that playmat. Everybody wants that Tinkerbell playmat. May mga kinausap na rin akong mga allies to help me.
Jasmine allies?
Hindi, nag-ano na ako. Nagpuput na ako ng chess pieces in motion.
Collusion.
Hindi naman. Ano lang na parang pag nanalo ka na, bigay mo na sa akin or bibiling ko.
Collusion.
Or bibiling ko.
Ang better na dyan is wag na silang maglaro.
Kasi, di ba, gusto mo maglaro. Baka pag nakakuha ka uli or pag nakatop ka, split na lang. Tapos, sige, akin yung win, pero sa'yo yung mat. Di ba? Yung mga ganun. Anyway.
Intentional math.
Dito na gano'n. Dito na papasok ulit yung mga tournament policy.
Tournament policies.
Bawal yun.
Bawal po yan. Nakasulat siya. Exclusively na bawal siya.
Actually, it's explicit that you can pwede mag-intentional draw, but you cannot talk about exchange.
Pricing.
You cannot talk about exchange of prizes in especially in front of a judge.
Pwede mo silang i-trap, sabihin mo, "Uy, hati tayo ng ganito." Tapos parang pag pumayag siya, "Yes, judge call."
Inoperan ako ng ganito. Pro moves, such pro moves.
So, ikaw naman nanalo, di ba?
Pero wag niyong gagawin yun. We're just telling you what happens. Wag niyong tularan. But yeah, anyway, ayun. Yan ang ating upcoming Lorcana events, mga pamangking. And lastly, of course, you can submit yours in the comments. Sa comments na kami kumukuha ng ano ngayon.
We are now changing our format. Kasi dati sobrang hirap na. Wala
sa
rin.
Google Forms.
Kumuha kami ng Google Form, ganun. Hindi na, mag-post na lang kayo sa comment. Tapos meron kayong raffle. Ito na yung namin, yung aming mechanic. So, you post a comment in the video, you get one raffle.
Yes.
You post a comment with a suggestion, with a topic, or a observation for improvement, you get 2 raffles.
So yung mga yung mga emoji ni Chester, isang raffle.
First.
Pero hindi
yata pwede. Hindi yata pwede yun.
Hindi kasi yan. Pag lang, isa lang naman makuha, hindi ka naman magiging doble yung Hindi halimbawa pa isang video nag-comment ka, isang video hindi naman dadami yung yung entry mo. Pero pag you have something with substance that we like, we will give you an extra an extra raffle entry. So ganun. Just to be clear.
Tapos kapag napili ka na sa raffle, lahat ng pangalan mo dun sa wheel, mawawala na.
Wala na. Hindi wala na kaming wala nang
Ayun yung double
retention.
prize.
Wala
yung
nang
double
retention.
prize. It will retain, pero
will
parang,
retain.
kumbaga yung the more interaction you have, the
Yeah.
more na mas malaki yung slice mo in the wheel.
May
No?
quality interaction. Pag may quality interaction ka. Ayun. O sige. Ayan po mga pamangkik. Salamat po sa again, pagtangkilik sa inyong mga Lord Cantito at have a happy Holy Week po. We'll see you in the tournaments. See you in the set champs. Bye-bye.
Oy.